I'm Rachel Roberts and I'm the Strategic Lead for Early Help and Prevention Services over at Hull City Council within Children's Services. We have been working with the Tigers Trust as a key partner for many, many years in a whole range of areas. But in terms of our work around youth justice, we see them as a real key partner in helping to support and divert young people away from the criminal justice system. So the real power of Hull City and the badge and the brand of the club across our children and young people can never be underestimated. They're a very powerful brand, very powerful influencer and role model, and the work that Tigers Trust do really does help pull people into activities and divert them away from other activities which we really don't want them to get involved in.
Kaylee Jackson, Head of Community Engagement and Safeguarding. Every week we run sessions, free sessions citywide for young people aged 8 to 18 to get involved in. Football, obviously wearing the club badge is the most prominent one, but we also deliver dance as well, again to young people aged 8 to 18. Then from that we try to get young people involved in volunteering. I think nationally it's around 23% of former participants are actually now employed by the other CCOs that deliver the KICS programme, and ours is at 27%, so that kind of shows how invested we are in young people that do engage in the programme and kind of giving back into the local community. All sessions are driven by local data, deprivation rates, young people getting involved in antisocial behaviour. So we work in the most deprived communities within the city and we support young people that are at early intervention risk of child criminal exploitation, and that's very much done on a need basis. So whether it's a 2-week programme or whether it's a 14-week programme, they're supported one-to-one with a trained practitioner.
Hi, I'm Pip Betts and I'm the Programme Manager of the Humber Violence Prevention Partnership. The overall aim is to reduce serious violence, particularly serious youth violence. There's an aim to take a public health approach, so that's about early prevention, getting in with young people, working with them on diversionary activities to try and make sure that they don't get drawn into crime and violence. We look at the data and then we make sure that we deploy interventions in those areas from the police, from school, from youth workers, to make sure that the children that we're supporting through this type of work are the ones that we know we need to reach, the ones that we need to protect and kind of provide them with some positive activities and things to do.
Andy Waller, I'm the neighbourhood sergeant for North Hull, which encompasses Orchard Park, University and Beverly Woodland wards. So a massive issue that we do face with the kids, they may commit petty crime and antisocial behaviour, and that can escalate. So if we get them young, we can put that education in place, because if they are hanging around with nothing to do, they're a massive risk of child criminal exploitation, child sexual exploitation, and people offering attractive ways of earning money and doing things and befriending them, and obviously that's leading them down the wrong path moving forward. The Tigers Trust do a massive amount of work diverting kids to get them to come attend these sessions, but it's so important for the police to be involved as well, because it breaks down barriers, builds bridges, kind of builds relationships so the young kids can trust police so they can report things to us and feel safe.
George Dixon, and I'm a social inclusion officer. Growing up, yeah, there was a few issues like police and stuff like that. Obviously growing up on a council estate, going through care homes, there's always going to be like that sort of environment for kids growing up. I just started going to football sessions with Tigers Trust, and then from that, getting involved with the staff, and then I started an employability course with them and started doing some volunteering with them and applied for a job, and I ended up getting the job. They basically gave me everything I needed to start going to work, and even giving me the right attitude towards working. It majorly helped me with my confidence, because I couldn't keep a conversation going with a random person normally, but then I seen how Paul and Amy helped me and a few of the other people who was on the course. I wanted to do that, help people, get people involved in sports and stuff like that.
My name's Amy Blincorn and I'm the Adult Engagement Manager at Tigers Trust. Tigers Pathways is a government-funded programme where we support people into employment, education or training. We work with those hard-to-reach people who have potentially been long-term unemployed, they're lacking in qualifications and education. They're stuck in kind of a vicious circle what they're struggling to overcome. We work with a lot of people who are care leavers, we work with a lot of people who live in hostels, who have who have previously been in trouble with the police and in the criminal justice system. And some people are maybe suffering with addiction as well. It takes a lot of confidence building, and sometimes we can be working with a group of people for over 2 years before they're ready for that transition.
My name is Jonathan Everson and I'm the Police and Crime Commissioner for the Humber region. Well, we fund a lot of people. We have somewhere in the region of about 260 projects which have actually been completed or are still going. Tigers Trust actually was one of the first ones I came to 4 years ago, and I was really impressed by the outreach and the number of people they're actually covering. These kids want something to do. They want to be involved. It's important that we actually expose young people to more things, to good adults who really can engage with them and lift their aspiration and give them confidence as well, because confidence is an important part of all this.
Hi, I'm Macaulay. I'm a Social Inclusion Delivery Officer at the Tigers Trust. We do a variety of things. We're in primary schools, secondary schools, also the university side of it, BTEC. But also, as you can see tonight, we're giving young kids a platform to express themselves and stopping any potential barriers from them getting included in sports and just getting them off the street, keeping them safe and keeping them happy.
I've been coming for about 3 years. It helped me through a lot. Sport in general is just a very big passion of mine. And it just being basically at my front doorstep to be able to come out and play football with a lot of people in the community who I would never talk to otherwise. It's just a good feeling, really, and it's helped me do a lot of things, such as lose weight. That was a very big thing for me. Very insecure about that, and this really helped me, so yeah.
I love coming here because the workers and the staff here are just amazing, because they always boost my confidence when I'm here.
Yeah, I enjoy the sessions because I get to have fun, and the staff here are really nice. It's just good to see everyone having fun and no one fighting and just messing about and being bad people.
The staff here, they're really nice. You can have a good conversation with them. You can joke about with them as well.
If you know Meg over there, she's the one that's making me think I can do this and stuff. Because Meg's never ever got anything bad to say, and she's just the nicest coach you could have. It gets me moving and it gets me exercising, and that's the thing for me, because football makes me feel calmed and I feel myself doing it.
I think the main thing is to stay fit and healthy. I think a lot of the times now, especially in the recent times, kids are getting more lonely and not really leaving their house as much. Like I say, stopping these barriers and getting kids out of the house, socialising with friends, helping the mental health and physical health as well through exercise.
Without this, I think I'd just be bored, sat at home. Probably be out on my bike or scooter.
Probably in my room playing FIFA.
But if I were here, probably should be on my game or something.
A lot of people tend to occupy themselves with other things that aren't as good as coming out, being fit, doing the exercise, and this is just a very good way to do that. I think it's just amazing, to be honest. I really enjoy it.
So a big part of the partnership work is that it's got to be evidence-led. Similar programmes have been through evaluations and been tested and shown to reduce serious youth violence. So we're doing our best to kind of understand the local picture and work with children in a way that we know works to prevent violence in the future.
I think the activities that we try and use to divert children and young people away from criminal justice system is about enjoyment and fun. What young people have told us really clearly is that they want activities to be a social opportunity, to make friends, be with their friends and have fun as well. But actually the impact on those young people themselves is what's first and foremost for me, and I know it is for Kaylee and the team as well.
Well, the Tigers Trust are amazing. They've got a team of people who are really enthused. They're also sort of helping the kids, supporting the kids, they're teaching the kids. They're telling them the rights and wrongs of life. So the Tigers Trust are out there in the community, all over Hull, just really looking out for the young children.
Antisocial behaviour in the Humber region is down quite considerably, and last year down, I think about 6.5%, something like that. So what we're doing is working. What it does, it's actually diverting young people who are perhaps prone to going a bit vulnerable, going into some antisocial behaviour because they've got nothing else to do. And antisocial behaviour can lead on to more serious criminality, especially with the vulnerable young people. And where there's good youth provision, And this is good youth provision. Antisocial behaviour is always tens of % less than where there isn't.
People don't realise how good they are sometimes, and it just needs those people in your life who champion you and believe in you to change their lives for the better.
Thank you for being so nice and respectful to me. It really means a lot to me. You might not think it, but it really does, and it makes a change.
Oh.